think how to get berries vertical. I can get the vertical down. I just don't know what's the best way to bring it back. Whether it's the best to tie it on top of the Durango or try to put it in the back of the truck. Because we could open both those windows and bring it into
Jen,
the cab.
I guess Jen watched one of my videos because got a message this morning saying, I only had COVID twice. And I'm like,
okay.
Really? I thought you had more than that.
Well,
I swear you had more. But,
2 confirmed times.
yeah.
And Mom and I had it twice too, I think.
Yeah.
And we had most of the shots.
I haven't had the booster in a long time
Well, Mom's actually a greater risk than you are. So that's,
now. Well, yeah, anything because of her artificial hip and knee.
well, the congestive heart failure thing.
Well, that too.
And lymphedema.
Yeah.
That creates problems too. Last time we had it, we just sort of sat around and said, this stinks.
That
was it just annoyed the heck out of our
I think
sinuses.
the lymphedema is worse than anything after watching a lot of these people
It ain't good.
that have it. I mean, Mom has it, but I mean, she doesn't have it as bad as some people do.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Where they're hauling around a 40-pound mass.
Yeah, and there's not much you can do about it.
Well, you got to get your weight down low enough where they can do a safe enough surgery.
Yeah.
If they can do a surgery on you.
Yeah, well,
If your body can take the surgery.
And the surgery may cause more lymphedema.
Well, yes, but it might down the road, but
yeah,
if they can catch it early enough. If they can catch it early enough.
I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah. Like if it forms a small mass or something, they might be able to get in and remove it.
Trouble is the lymphatic system's not working right.
Yeah.
And it's not taking the fluid out and getting rid of it.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. And that also contributes to congestive heart failure because you got extra fluid.
Yeah.
So when she takes all those pills, all she's doing is peeing.
Yeah.
She's supposed to lose weight, which we're trying to do. As tight as I was in that suit, I don't think I'm losing any weight.
I know the pants are loose. And every once in a while, you have to notch another hole, or notch another pop in the hole there, but
I haven't lost it. Yeah, you might go there and help me watch me take down the vertical. Just walk around the side of the thing and look out for dog poop. Other than that, it shouldn't take too long.
Trying to think about the day when it's like drier on the ground, because everything, especially in his yard, has got to be just mud.
No, and that area wasn't bad. I'm not going to take down the G5 RHB. It's going to have to be a nicer day to get up on the roof. Wear the heavy gloves because I got to pull down those fiberglass poles. They're going in the garbage. I'm not having anything to do with them. But I can get them out as soon as the snow melts enough and the ground firms up a little bit. I can go in there with a jack and pull the ground rods, antenna mounts and things of that nature.
That might be a while.
Yeah, it will take a little bit, but I can get to it now. I can get there now. Before I couldn't get there because the snow was all over. I wasn't going to go, and I went looked around the garage. I went, oh, it's really good on this side. Not so much good on the other side.
That one.
I've got to get the Teflon thingy. Put it in the tracks. I have surgery on my back. And I think Dean went to Bismarck to get it done.
I think surgery should be the last option.
Well, the pain is one thing, but then it starts affecting your bowels and your urine as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's an annoying thing, but I'm kind of leery of them doing any tune-ups in my spine. But he said it's not going to get better over time, is what the one guy said. But the neurosurgeon I talked to here said, I can't decide which the worst part of your back. And I went, well, yeah, you're military? Yeah, well, that explains everything. You're a cop? Oh, yeah.
I still think that certain chiropractors might be able to do something. Maybe not
Here's
the one.
Here's the problem.
Maybe not the one that Mom went to see. But
here's the opening you got when you're younger.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the opening you got now.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
Well,
and then
even if surgery may not be able to do anything either. So.
Depends, and sometimes they can open up that channel. So it's an Air Force trailer and an Air Force truck going somewhere. I'm going to assume to a missile site. Not sure what that is for. I don't recognize it. But I am out of date on everything.
Yeah.
No, I brought the ears. I didn't bring the handheld, and I didn't bring the $5 for the Legion. No, I gotta go.
I can give you some.
Huh?
I can give you some money.
No, I was just gonna throw $5 at Milo. When I give him 10, that would cover Friday too. I try to give him $5 to help keep the Legion going.
Yeah.
It's a little bit helps. We are eating cookies. We are drinking coffee. We are drinking pop. It all costs money.
Yeah.
So it is keeping the building open.
Yep.
That's why Mom's a member of the, what do you call it? They wanted me to renew her through National. I don't want to renew her through National. I want to renew her through the
Local
chapter. Yeah. Post.
Yeah.
Jennifer wouldn't have a fit. I'd probably sign her up too.
The daughter of the Legion.
They don't have that. They have the sons of the Legion. They don't have the daughters of the Legion. They have the auxiliary.
Yeah, I think they would have something like that, don't they?
When I was active in the DAV, and I'm still a life member of the DAV, I had Mom in there as an auxiliary. He was an auxiliary of the VVA. Well, the VVA pretty much packed up and died here. It's still in Fargo, and we're at large.
There was only 2 people to the auxiliary here, me and that guy's wife.
Well, that's how we got a color guard. Otherwise, we wouldn't have enough people for color guards.
Yeah.
It gave you an experience that you wouldn't have gotten without being in the military. So kind of a taste of it.
Yeah.
Must be
kind of with that Silver Patrol thing that'll last longer. But
Yep. Well, they got
they got their own rules at the time. Now they don't have that rule now.
Well, there you are. I thought about joining it, and I was like, no. I looked at maybe joining it back in '69, and I decided, no. Back then, I might have been able to get a pilot's license out of it. Don't know what I would have done with a pilot's license. Said I'd be better off on the ground to search rescue than in an airplane. Well, look at this. Guess what? We're working on fixing the lights again.
Hopefully somebody didn't take it out again.
No, this is the big replacement.
I know.
This is the new one.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope it doesn't get taken out again. So much work to get everything, because they've had that one taken out, they've had that one taken out, just need to have that one taken out, and we're all at mass pair. they are.
Yeah, probably right.
Of course, not having snow too on the things helped too.
Help a lot, I would think. Well, he said there's some other work that needs to be done on it.
Yeah, obviously. There's always work that needs to be done.
Yes, it seems like it, yeah.
Researching and looking at power stations.
Power stations?
Yeah, I was looking at more solar stations. Looking at researching. We're supposed to see some new ones coming out this month, I think. Seeing what they're talking about. Looking at prices and all that type of stuff. Capacities, prices, all that type of joyous fun stuff.
Open like that, we'd be making so much noise. Police is there doing something. Looks interesting. Searching a vehicle or something.
Who knows what they're doing? Maybe they have their vehicle broken down.
Could be.
No, but it's a lot more liquidy than it was.
But it's higher than it was.
Yes, considerably higher. Oh yeah, one of Mike Bossy's friends last night.
Yeah.
By the time we were running around, went down by the water plant because you can get pretty close to the water edge down underneath the bridges there. It's just a big walkway.
Yeah.
Well, you got some really good video of the water just gushing.
Yeah.
Because there's that walkway now on the north side. You can get right down to the water's edge, literally.
Fish.
Yeah, but from a sidewalk that goes underneath the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to fish there now than having than having that little dam that was really not
little dock
stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fish right from the edge there on the walkway.
Well, they put those fishing things in there now.
I mean,
on pontoons. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is from the walkway.
Yeah.
On the normal part of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it'd be a lot easier to do that now.
Yep.
I didn't know they had a walkway that was on there. I was like, you shoot a video from it. I was like, well, check that out. you're screwed. Even if the water wasn't moving, you
They
fell in.
They put the riprap in there to slow that down, so it's not going to do this.
Like tumbling, yeah.
Yeah.
I always got leery about people that were walking across that, even when the water wasn't moving.
Yeah.
I was like, geez, if you fall in that side, oof.
Well,
you better get off
quick. You know how to swim, you're probably fine.
Well, the water wasn't moving across, even though they're that small side. Maybe it wouldn't be such a big deal, but it still wouldn't. We wouldn't want an area you would want to fall into.
No,
you'd want to fall on the other side.
Yeah,
the side that isn't moving.
Well, we went by before when they were putting the riprap rock in there.
Yeah.
They had a loader down in there. Well, not a loader. They had a huge backhoe back on They had dropped the water, and they were on that concrete platform apron out there walking around with this big, huge, and it was bringing the rock down and laying it all in there. And I said, how in the world did they get that down there? How in the world are they going to get it out?
Probably big boulders, probably.
Pretty interesting.
I don't know, but whatever they did.
Something at Marketplace?
Yeah. With the salvia on there, it's not a lot of, there's a little bit of bread and that's about it.
Well, again, we were waiting for payday, which is today.
Okay. Alright, wasn't sure. There's a slight chance of rain tonight, I guess.
Could be.